Hey you guys, this is Chris Bullock. We're over here at Lift Strength and Conditioning. Today we're going to be talking about one of our very basic posterior chain exercises. This is going to be a glute bridge from the bench. It's a really great way to introduce hip hinging, great way to develop some posterior chain development here. You can load this thing up anywhere from just your body weight. You can use sandbags, you can use heavy barbell when you get to that point. We're really working on developing some strength back there. It's also a really great exercise to rehearse keeping that spine super still and developing the hips. It helps people who have had a history of low back pain. We can get some hip hinging patterns going without aggravating any type of low back injuries. So basically when we set this thing up, we're going to be shoulder blades on the bench right here. Feet on the ground. We're going to have our heels right below our knees right there, about shoulder width apart with the feet. The big point of emphasis here is we're going to make sure as we move through this exercise that we're hinging at the hips and we're not hinging through the spine. So if you find yourself, you're laying back and your head and your shoulders are back as you drop your hips, that means you're definitely moving through the spine to get that movement right there. So as we dip down, we want to start with tight ab, and we're going to dip, and that head and that chest should teeter up and should end up facing kind of the wall in front of you here a little bit. And we're going to really emphasize pushing through the heels, externally rotating the femurs just a little bit with a little bit of posterior tilt of the pelvis as we come up to the top. I like to add a couple second hold here at the top just to really emphasize what you're supposed to feel. This should be somewhere between 90% glute activation. You should feel little in your hamstring. It definitely shouldn't feel so intense in the hamstring that it feels like it's about to cramp. And you should feel little or nothing in the low back. So we're hinging down, push through the heels, drive the hips to the top, hold, and then repeat.